Hi guys, Brian here from Be Listed. This is your Troon property market update for January 2026, covering the KA10 postcode and reviewing how the market performed throughout 2025. After several years of disruption, everything from COVID to Brexit to the interest rate changes in the mortgage market, 2025 was a year of adjustment rather than correction for Troon. What we saw was more measured, sustainable market with resilient pricing, selective buyers, and strong demand for well positioned homes. Let's have a wee look at the numbers. Stock levels in Troon remained tight throughout 2025. We closed in December with 39 homes available for sale on the market, which was down from 51 in November, but slightly up on December 2024. It's still quite a low level compared to neighbouring towns and other villages in the area, and it continues to support the high pricing that we're seeing in Troon, especially for family homes and coastal properties. For sellers, that means less competition. For buyers, it means good homes don't hang around very long, so you're having to offer over the home report to get them. New instructions dropped sharply at the end of the year. Only 5 new properties came to the market in December. That might sound dramatically low, but it's actually very typical for Troon and mirrors the same seasonal pattern we saw in 2024. Many homeowners simply choose to wait until the new year before making decisions on selling, particularly at the higher end of the market, the more expensive houses. For sale agreed, those numbers remained steady. We saw 16 sales agreed in December, which was the same as November and slightly ahead of last December. That tells us something important. Buyer demand hasn't disappeared. It's become more deliberate. Serious buyers were still active, especially for homes that offered the right balance of location, condition, and value. Time on the market improved year on year. The average selling time in December was 83 days. That's down from 85 last year. That's what we'd expect to see in a low supply environment. And it reinforces the importance of realistic pricing and good presentation. On the rental side, Troon remained exceptionally strong throughout 2025. Demand consistently outpaced supply. Quality homes were typically let within days, and well-located properties continued to achieve premium rents. With mortgage affordability still influencing buyer decisions, tenant demand is expected to stay high well into 2026. In December 2025, we also saw another very important shift. The Bank of England reduced the base rate by 0.25%, which was the first cut that we've seen after a prolonged period of higher rates. Mortgage pricing hasn't changed dramatically yet, but the sentiment has. Buyers are increasingly confident that rates have peaked, and historically, improved activity tends to follow confidence, often before we see pricing adjustments. So, what does this mean for 2026? Troon enters the year as a low supply, high demand market. Sellers launching early may benefit from limited competition. Buyers will find opportunities, but well priced homes will attract attention quickly, and landlords remain extremely well positioned. Confidence to the market in general is returning gradually, and while affordability still caps price growth, Troon remains one of Ayrshire's most resilient and desirable markets. If you're thinking about selling, letting, or investing in Troon and you'd like a data led valuation or tailored local advice, I'm always happy to help. I'm Brian from Be Listed and I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much.